Hey YouTube, it's Macy. It's been a long night. I have to take pet medication when I go to bed at night because I have what's known as true insomnia, which means it doesn't just mean I have a little trouble falling asleep. No, if I don't take my medication at night, I don't sleep. Period. That's just kind of who I am. I've always been like this, but it does make a difference in how you sleep. But anyway, I didn't sleep hardly, and then I wanted to finally go to sleep last night, turned everything off, and fell asleep at the kitchen table. When you're in a wheelchair, you can fall asleep anywhere, I do believe. I don't know that that's true or not, but I sometimes feel like you can. But yeah, when my husband and I first married, he found out that I could stay up for days, and it's just no way for me to get any rest. You're tired, you're exhausted, your body won't rest. I don't know if you've had this problem or not, but a lot of people have the same problem I do, only to my extent it's really bad. It's like you lay down and your brain will not turn off. It's like you go, oh, did I turn the coffee pot off? I think I did. Maybe I ought to go check. No, I don't want to get up in bed. Okay, go to sleep. Now, oh my God. Do I need to mop the floors tomorrow? Yeah, I think I need to mop the floors tomorrow. Mopping the floors would be good. I'll make a batch of cookies. That's what I'll do. I'll feel better if I make cookies. I love cookies. I mean, just stupid things go through your mind that you just cannot shut off. You don't have to have a bad day. It doesn't matter what kind of day you've had. You just will not fall asleep. And then I'm on the wonderful antidepressants because I do not make any serotonin, I don't think, at all. I don't know how to handle stressful situations at all. So yeah, we're a world full of pill poppers. And they give you a pill every time you go to the doctor, if you would think about it. Every time. Got a phone call from the doctor a couple days ago who told me that my cholesterol is high and that my sugar was high. And I was thinking, great. I am addicted to sugar, and they're now telling me my sugar is high, which means my body's not breaking it down like it should. So this should be fun. Anyway, I just wish that you didn't have to grow old. It's not the growing old that I mind. It's just the bullshit that comes along with it. You know, I mean, growing old, big deal. It's just a number. But if it's the things that go along with it that I have a real hard time with. But yeah. And then I have a sick animal, and if you've ever had a sick animal, my dog has what's called Crohn's disease. It's a disease that humans and canines alike can have. His is affecting his liver, and he's got like a little pot belly, and it's really bad, and he's really hurting because it's very painful. And I worry about him because he's such a good boy. And he was up walking around doing fine, and then he started losing his legs. I don't know if it's putting pressure on his spine or exactly how they lose their legs with Crohn's, but he's got that. And so eventually my dog is going to have to be in a wheelchair like me, and I don't wish that off on nobody. So yeah, we've had some things going on here at the household. But as far as how we're doing, everything's fine other than that. This time of year, I find myself getting a little depressed, especially this year. I lost my dad last 6 months or so, and I have found that the holidays have been really hard on me. I don't know why. I just can't seem to shake the depression. My grandkids help a lot because they're like, Grandma, put your Christmas tree up. Grandma, you need to put ornaments up, and stuff like that. So that helps. That helps a lot. But it's not a perfect thing whatsoever. And other than that, let me think. Nope, nothing at all going on. Thought I'd talk to you guys today about sleep deprivation and wheelchairs and why it's important to have a routine, because your body remembers routines. And if you don't have a routine, then it's hard for your body to remember what it needs to be doing. At nighttime, hang on just a second, I gotta get something to drink. At nighttime, my body especially needs a routine. I have found that if I go to bed, lay down there for a little while, maybe I'll fall asleep, maybe I won't, I don't know. But there has been times I had to get up just because of the pain alone. I have a hypersensitive nerve. It affects my leg. It's odd to tell people about because it's hard for them to understand. What it is you have pain in your leg, but it's not caused by your leg. It's caused by your back. There's hundreds of thousands of nerve damage places in your back that you can get. And when you have a nerve, a spot in your back that has nerve damage, it's like down at the bottom of my tailbone, you have something called a horse's tail where your nerves are concerned. Think of how a horse's tail floats freely. Well, in my back, it doesn't do that. It's all jumbled up into knots. When I got shot back in '96, it was such an explosion to my body that all those nerves just clammed up. And not all of them have come apart. Some of them were cut. One that was cut, and it's the only one that gives me problems, is the one that is hypersensitive. And it gives me tremendous pains in my legs. It feels like somebody's taking a hot poker and shoving it up your leg. And there's really nothing they can do about it. I mean, how are they going to find that one nerve? So I have learned to live with it for the past 24 years. And it takes a lot to make it quit. When I was first shot, I was having seizures all the time. Did not know I was epileptic, but yes, it is. I have what they call adult onset epilepsy, which means it happens usually when you're 33 years old. And if you're going to get it, it's somewhere around in that time. And I started having very bad seizures. They've got me on seizure medicines. They've got me on pain medications, very strong pain medications because of what has happened to me. Most people, if they took the medicine I have to take, it would make them sick. But I've had to take it for so long that it doesn't even affect me anymore. It's just one more thing. But, yeah, and you know what? I thought that most people in wheelchairs, and this is my stupidity, took a lot of medicines and stuff. They don't. I'm just one of those ones where I've had such a traumatic thing happen to me because I was shot with a .45, which is a fairly big bullet. It caused a good size hole in my back, and that's part of the problem. Is I have got a big hole in my spine, and there's just no. That's why I can't walk. But yeah, and my grandkids they're getting to be the age where they're wanting to know why can't Grandma walk, and that's another thing. But anyway, the medications. Get back to that. The medications that I'm on are very, very strong. I think I take like almost 20 different medications in a day's time. And it's a lot, but it's necessary. And that they added, like I said, they added another pill the other day because of my diabetes. So, yay! One more thing to add to my list. And, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Other than that, just getting tired of all the pills. But, like I said, you know, this being in a wheelchair, you just really have to be careful and stuff. Not looking forward to the weather that we got coming in because we might be getting some snow. And I love to watch the snow, but if you're in a wheelchair, it's really hard to get around because you are literally trying to walk on ice. And if you've ever rolled something over ice, then you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to touch base with you guys today and say, hey, had another sleepless night. It happens. Again, if you have any questions, give me a holler. I'd love it if you could give this video a thumbs up. And that helps me keep track of what I'm doing. And if you want to, write a little comment below like, oh my goodness. But yeah, and again, if you want to hear the story about how I ended up in my wheelchair and how I was shot, just let me know. I will definitely do a video on it. All right. Well, listen, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Macy. I'm signing off.